Dan Illman, Mike Beer, the first of 3 Grade 1 stakes races at Santa Anita on Memorial Day is the Gamely. We're going 1.125 on the turf for fillies and mares. Get involved with all these races with your DRF Bets account. Deposit 100, bet with 250. Sign up at bets.drf.com. Let's meet these nice fillies and mares getting set to contest the 2019 edition of the Gamely. Chad Brown sends in Rimska, Mike. This horse is all racehorse. She's won 7 of 14. I like the way she won the Hillsborough 2 starts back. And last time out in the Jenny Wiley, she was beaten by her stablemate Rushing Fall, who controlled the pace up front. And Rimska really didn't get a clear run until late stretch, and she had to dive down to the inside to do it. All in all, a really good effort.
I thought she ran great last time. I liked her like you did. I liked her win 2 back a lot, which was at this distance. And I did think she ran really well last time, but Rushing Fall was loose and she couldn't catch her. I think she fits really well. I think Chad made a smart decision to send her out here for this race.
Defending the home turf, however, is the 4, Vasilika, the reformed claimer who has won something like 14 out of her last 16 races. She's got great tactical speed, as we saw in the Royal Heroine. I liked what Flavien Prat did. He didn't get suckered into the pocket. He stayed in the 2-path in between horses on the backstretch, came around him in the lane, and won in professional fashion. She's going to get a class test with Rimska in here, but it's nice to know that she can always adapt to the pace scenario.
Yeah, that's really the only question is, is she now facing a horse in Rimska who can really give her a race? Because, and this is not to take away anything from what she's done, but she hasn't been beating the top filly and mare turf horses, and Rimska could be one of those. So that's really the only question. She's way the horse to beat here.
I was pretty impressed with what Ollie's Candy did last year as a 3-year-old filly, Mike. This does seem like a tough spot to make her 4-year-old debut, but she's now in the hands of John Sadler. And I thought her Delmar Oaks was very, very good. She sat in a nice spot tracking the pace. The leader took a bad step. I think she was forced to go all in just a little bit early, and that might have cost her because she only got beat a neck.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't won a turf race yet, but she's run well in both of her turf starts, and she's a good horse. I mean, they're asking a lot of her here off of this kind of a layoff to run against Vasilika and Rimska. This is not an easy spot, but she's a good horse.
Do you think Joel Rosario will try to get aggressive here and make the lead, figuring he's on a fresh filly?
Yeah, I mean, if she was mine, I would try and make the running in this race and just see what happens. But she can do it either way, so it doesn't really matter.
Elysia's World, a former Chad Brown train runner, has done some good things for Richard Baltus. I think caught the right field, though, last time out, Mike, in the Grade 3 Santa Ana. Nice pace setup as well. You give her that sort of combination, and she's probably going to be tough. This is a difficult ask.
Yeah, it is. I mean, listen, we've done a lot of her races, you and I, Dan. I don't think either one of us are huge fans of hers. It was nice to see her get a graded win last time, but that was the right spot.
Cause for Commotion gave the Grade 3 Santa Barbara field a beating last time out, but that race was at 1.5 miles, and she really seemed to appreciate that extra distance. She's very consistent. She's usually right there or thereabouts, but I wonder if maybe she just wants those longer distances and the slower paces that are associated with them.
Yeah, it seems like she does. She's coming in here off of a really nice win last time. That was a nice performance from her, but this is a totally different situation.
If Ollie's Candy doesn't go for the lead, I guess Ahimsa could try to make the lead by default. She went to the front last time out, her first start off of a long layoff. And let's be honest, that was a really useful effort. First start as a 4-year-old, first start off a long layoff, career best buyer speed figure. Third place horse was Cause for Commotion, who came back to run that big race. Is she a sleeper, or is she just a little bit too slow? Should we keep an eye on her later in the summer?
Yeah, maybe for a different spot, right? Because I like her. I liked her last race. I thought she ran well in there. I just don't like her that much in this race.
Streak of Luck, another horse, usually right there around the wire, 4th in the Santa Ana last time out. Beaten by Elysia's World, maybe a little bit closer to that fast pace. Perhaps it helped Elysia's World, but I need to see more before I think she's going to turn the tables on some of these big names.
Yeah, just a tough spot for a filly like her. She'll be a big price once again in this race. It's just a really hard ask for her.
Meal Ticket like Santa Anita, just couldn't get it done last time. I didn't like that they added front wraps, so keep an eye on her in the paddock in the post parade for that race. Again, she's run some honest races in the past, but she probably has to run a career best to take down the 2 big ones.
Yeah, big price when she was second to Vasilika, 2 starts back, and she'll be a big price in this race, too.
Take a look at our top picks for the Grade 1 Gamely Stakes, the first of 3 Grade 1s at the Great Race Place on Monday. You're going with Chad Brown's Rimska. Listen, she's way the horse to beat, in my opinion, even with Vasilika's salty record on display.
I think it's a great spot. I think Chad made a smart decision to send her out here. I'm not way against Vasilika. I think she's a nice horse and a good spot here, but I like Rimska. I think Rimska might be a little better than her.
The only horse that's defeated Vasilika in this big streak was trained by Chad Brown. That was Uni in the Matriarch. Maybe Chad does it again with Rimska. I think Vasilika can get the jump on her turning into the stretch. She's got the home court advantage. I'll go Vasilika over Rimska in the Grade 1 Gamely Stakes. Again, it's the first of 3 Grade 1s at Santa Anita, so make sure you get involved by signing up for a DRF Bets account. Deposit $100, bet with $250. Learn all the details at bets.drf.com. Nice matchup, Rimska versus Vasilika on Monday. Best of luck.